This next one, we're going to do something a little different. These two guys are also OGs of this group. They've been coming here a while, and they just have a lot to offer, but you typically only ever see them behind the scenes. Lincoln's behind a camera, taking pictures, making our Instagram feed look amazing, and Ben is running our sound, making our production and lights look awesome every Wednesday night. So I thought we'd be doing ourselves a major injustice if we did not take some time to hear from these guys in the context of student sermons. So you ready? I'm going to interview and ask some questions. Hey, you're going to use it. You can use this one. You're good with that one. All right, so what I'm going to do is ask some questions.
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Sound guy life.
Sound guy life running back there. I'm going to ask some questions, and we're kind of going to hear from these guys in a little bit different way. Is that okay? Just break it up a little bit, do something a little different? I don't care if you think it's okay or not. We're still going to do it. I love you. All right, so you guys have been coming to this church for a long time. You've been a part of this youth group for a long time. Tell me, over the past 3 years or 4 years, since you've been in this youth ministry, what are some of your top 3 things that you've learned? Like 3 quick things you've grown in your faith since being here.
I'm prepared for this. Oh man. Okay. I'd have to say, this kind of goes for I guess every social situation, but I like having approval. I've always been that way. But I guess I don't really think I have 3, but like the biggest one I've learned is sometimes people have their favorites, but that doesn't change my identity. So I can not be part of the cool kids of our youth group, and I can still be loved by God. So
you're one of the cool kids, Lincoln. Come on. Come on. We all cool kids. Yes. Yes. How's that go? Sorry. Ben, what about, I don't know what's happening. We've lost control. Okay, one thing, 3 things, however many you got that you've learned over the past couple of years.
So, like, for the last 4 years, I'd say this is like my second family. I mean, yeah, people have their favorites, like, oh, you're part of this family, but like, am I really? So you have to find certain people like you click or connect with, that you can share your faith with, like, oh, hey, you've had this situation too. How can we help each other? And
Kind of on that note, let's piggyback on that. Because you guys are really close. You have what I would describe as like a biblical brotherhood. Like you're just lean on each other. You're really close.
15 years. It's been 15 years.
15 years you've known each other. So what are some contributing we're on this theme this year. I have a sticker on my iPad. It's a sticker up here on the pulpit, Better Together. It's kind of the theme of this year. You've got one on your phone. More merch repping. Thank you. What have you done in your friendship that has contributed to such a closeness and such a brotherhood?
Well, I am very I like to be the one in charge. So we've thought about that over the years of like who's the one in charge, and we've just kind of come to this place that we both have our strengths and weaknesses, and he's better at doing more physical things, and I'm not so good at that, and I to put it nicely, and we're both artistic, but I guess I say I have like more photography and like digital media side, but we like piggyback off each other. So we just learned to how to balance each other out, which is good because our roots are both really strong in each other. Ben sometimes doesn't trust me, but that's okay because that's part of a relationship with anybody is you're not always going to trust them, and you're in these 15 and a half years, we've built each other's trust, and we've worked on the root of our friendship. So
it's really good. Anything to add, Ben?
you pretty much nailed that. I'd say like also like spending time outside of church. Like as little kids, we always hang out mainly at my house for some reason.
my house is boring, so
Indians connect. And who's in charge of that? Like that's just how we hang out. That's how we
Strengths and weaknesses. Strengths.
English is hard.
It's good. Words are hard.
Yeah.
Man, that's really good. Did anyone catch that? Like, I think sometimes we think about marriage in the future, and like marriage is all about learning to trust and all that. But man, how powerful would it be if you found somebody in this room that you build a friendship with that had such deep levels of trust and authenticity, and we understand, man, when I'm weak, you're strong. In areas that you shine in, I struggle in, and we can kind of not just to say, look how amazing I am, but look how I can help you. You know what I mean? That's really good. Look at my notes here. Is there anything just off the cuff that you want to say, like anything that like you have one shot, like pretend you're not about to graduate, but pretend you're about to graduate and this is the last time you're ever going to see this group of people, what would you say? It's not really happening this year. It's happening next year.
Do I have to leave?
Yikes. Okay. Okay, so we have like 4.5 minutes. I'm trying to make this quick. This is kind of just what I was supposed to preach, but I totally forgot to write a sermon. So I'm gonna gonna try and make this quick. So I'm just gonna kind of talk about struggles. So when I was like 7, my stepbrother molested me, and that rewired my brain. And so I have, how old am I? 17. So for the past 9 years, almost 10 years, I've tried to keep my head on straight. Being in church has helped me, but like I made that my identity, that I'm broken and that I'm just gonna be like this for the rest of my life. But this youth group, all of you, y'all have shown me, y'all have called me out when I'm doing something wrong. Y'all have cheered me on when I'm going strong in my faith. And being in a community, you can't do stuff alone. But having a community is what will help build the foundation of your faith. And that's helped me with my struggle. So, yeah.
Pretend you're about to graduate. You've got one thing left to say. What's the most important thing you want to leave behind before you graduate?
Here, guys.
I miss you. One thing I'd say is, like, from a personal school perspective, yes, school can be really stressful. You can have
Amen.
issues at school. I'm homeschooled. I was public school for quite a bit, so I have a little tip. It can be super stressful for like, oh, hey, I can't do this. I don't have any time to go hang out with friends. I don't have any time to sleep. I had like no sleep my freshman year. I was getting 4.5 hours of sleep on average for the day in school. And also like me, I'm a super nice guy. Some of y'all know that. I hate hurting people, and so I was always looking out for people my freshman year. And I never really looked out for myself. And so like that tore me down to where like I couldn't sleep. I'm like, oh hey, I can't do this anymore. Like, how am I gonna take care of my friends when I can't even take care of myself anymore? So take care after yourself, so you can take care of others afterwards. God has your back, you need your own back as long as your friends so they can help keep you up.
Dang.
That's good, man.
Dang.
Just drop the mic
Go
and walk
Ben.
away.
Go
That was
Ben.
good. I'm just kidding. You guys ever flown before on an airplane?
Hey, airplane.
Does
I
anybody
hate 'em.
remember the safety
Airplanes
message
suck.
they make you watch at the beginning? In the
Suck.
event of an emergency, an oxygen mask will fall from the ceiling.
Anxiety is-
What do they say about that? Does anybody remember? Put yours on first before assisting others. If you can't breathe, how are you going to help other people breathe? That's good, Ben. Preaching up in here. Ooh, nice. Good.
I hate planes. Planes suck.
I love flying.
They suck booty. They suck.
My
so
gosh.
bad.
Somebody mute that microphone. God. Okay, we got a minute left, just in 30 seconds each. Tell me a little bit about, so you've grown up in this youth group. Tell me how you have grown and how there's been a lot of change happen in the amount of time you've been here. Tell me about the kind of the evolution of this group you've been a part of. And has it been good? Has it been bad? How do you feel about the state of things here, having grown up before? Like, does that make sense?
I'd say youth group look-wise got so much better when we got here.
No, we're we, like
Like for all the new people. Yeah.
Yikes.
The walls used to be bright green.
Yeah, and they had like DJs and they had like hip hop dancers. Yeah, it's bad.
There was carpet here.
Chain link fence. Yeah, it was
That's
great.
ugly. I can show you all a picture right here.
It was great, guys.
I'd say this youth group, when I first joined, it's a youth group at a church. I don't really know what to expect. And I saw like the favorites of the group. I saw the wannabes. But like, it's cool. You walk in, this table is this, this table is this, this table is this. Yeah. And but like me as my friends, we like had our own little group, and then we just eventually grew up. And then I've seen this youth group go from groups to one big family. Like, I'm not gonna say names, but our old youth group used to, hey, let's go all do this, and they have their little group chat or whatever. But now we try and invite people out to people's houses after they've been here for a few weeks just to hang out. And that's also like Takeover Tuesday. That's a big part. So people, sixers can be friends with the high school and just like put together because we didn't have. I didn't get that chance. For me, Lincoln, Courtney, all of us who came together, we didn't get that chance. We gotta give that to other people.
I would say that I've seen a physical change in our youth group. As much as I have spiritual, I've seen a physical change. Like, to go along with what Ben said, I think this is the most I've ever seen everybody interact with each other. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, these two were the only ones I ever wanted to hang out with. Like, I couldn't shut my mouth, so I got kicked back into kids' church for all of 6th grade. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding, guys. And as much as I hated that, it was good for me because they were ready for more responsibility and I wasn't. And so, but when I got into the youth group, I did feel left out. But as I've gotten older, I've started to understand more, and I've started to realize youth group is not about me. Youth group is not about Ben. It's not about Courtney or Kira or Ava. You know, it's about all of us and our, you know, ever-growing connection with God. And I've seen that grow and be more like pronounced.
That's really good. You guys feel like we're a family? Like, it feels like this is the even the churches I've been a part of, this feels like the most spiritual family group that I've ever seen. And you guys make that. It's intentional. It's work to be a family that likes it. Family's not perfect. Family fights and argues and has drama. But yeah, at the end of the day, we love each other and we're in this thing together. So awesome, man. You guys are awesome. So thankful you're here leading this group into the next season of ministry. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give it up for Ben and Lincoln. Awesome job.
Now you owe me ice cream. 'Cause I had to get up here and talk.
All right. Okay, we got a couple more before we wrap up. 2 more, actually, and I'm excited about these. So, what was I going to say? I just brain farted.